Alright. Wait for the stream to pop up here. Alright. Looks like we're good. Alright, just to summarize last stream a little bit. We did Watson, Gym, and Cycling Road Rival. And lost the Lazzle to me not considering the pursuit, and lost Quillfish to a sack, but all things considered, that's pretty fine for that gym at least. So now we're on the trainers on the way to Norman and Altered Path, where I think we're going to try to static for a Magna Zone. At least for the time being, I need to figure out this first double. Because everyone should be... Oh, I do need to export my team now. If I leveled it up, that would help with seeing ranges. Alright. So this is the one where it's a lead Kangaskhan with Inner Focus next to a Tough Claws Lycanroc Dusk. Unfortunately, let me double check to make sure I haven't missed any items. Don't remember off the top of my head all of the held item locations. Yep, nothing that'll help us. So unfortunately, killing the Kangaskhan with a low kick with Hitmonlee, even with Muscle Band, is a range. It's 62.5% range. So otherwise could do something like fake out the because Togedemaru beats a kill with only Stompy Tantrum from Lycanroc. So it could do something like fake out that and then kill the Kanga. But I don't think that'll work. Is there anything we can do that or instead of focusing the right side down, we focus left side. So if we focus left side down, we can fake out Lycanroc. Oh no. Oh. I was thinking we could beta pre-damage to beta kill with Hammer Arm, but I don't think that would work. Because Lycanroc doesn't really do anything to Torterra. What does Lycanroc do against? Crit doesn't kill. Crit doesn't kill Hitmon like Stomping Tantrum. And I show a slow kill on it, so it's never going to click Howl. So if I lead Hitmonlee, plus something else that can spread, that's faster than Kangaskhan, that doesn't die to Lycanroc either. I could do Kiracosta Aqua Jet plus Kiracosta Aqua Jet plus that might work. Kiracosta Aqua Jet plus Low Kick kills Kangaskhan before it can do damage. And then Lycanroc is pressing. Highest damage is Stomping Tantrum into Hitmonlee, which would bring it into kill range from exactly a second Stomping Tantrum. And Beta Kill off of Fearow, which comes in from the back. Let me get my notepad out. Okay, so turn 1. Lead Kiracosta plus Hitmonlee. Aqua Jet plus Low Kick the Kanga to kill it. And then take a Stomping Tantrum on Hitmonlee. And then that brings in Fearow in the back. And Kiracosta doesn't die to anything from Fearow, and dies to exactly Return and Drill Peck. So, something in the back that takes all three of those. Drill Peck, Return, Stomping Tantrum. And Cloyster takes... Cloyster takes, the combination of those moves just fine. And then is baiting Rock Slide from Lycanroc turn 2. Okay, so if swap in turn 2, swap Hitmon for Cloyster, and Rock Slide with Kiracosta, break Rock Slide with Kiracosta does like 50%, 38 to 46%, so I would need to Muscle Band, I think. Yeah, Muscle Band on Kiracosta allows us to spread damage the Fearow and not kill it, and the unless we crit the Fearow, but that's fine. And then get damage on Lycanroc as well on the same turn, and then the very next turn, since Cloyster's already in, Cloyster can Ice Shard the Fearow to kill it, and Kiracosta can Aqua Jet the Lycanroc to kill it, which brings in Victory Bell, which is going to see Leaf Blade kill exactly on either slot, but Cloister is faster and kills with Icicle Spear. Okay, so Rock Slide with Caracosta, turn 3, Ice Shard on Fearow, plus Aqua Jet, Lycanroc. For double kill. Turn 4 is Icicle, double kill. Okay, let's do this one. So we can be at full HP on everybody. We're leading Hitmonlee, and Caracosta, within the back Cloister. That's a 3-mon line. What would be helpful for steering? Togedemaru is always good for steering, for fake out pressure. Eldegoss to slow things down, and Torterra. I don't think we should need to steer, but we'll just bring these in the back. We're going to give no item on Hitmonlee. Muscle Band on Caracosta, and Citrus Berry just to, in case of crits on Cloister. Alright, let's bring it up. Pause. Music. Alright. So if I didn't miss something, make sure I have the right leads. Which sides they are on doesn't matter because it's just 2 on each. Okay. Grab my notes, but it's pretty straightforward. So we are low kicking Kangaskhan plus aqua jetting Kangaskhan. Okay, didn't consider that. Forgot that it has. So we're dead to that crit. Oh, okay, that's fine actually. That's totally fine. We still do this and protect. Specifically because we don't want to catch damage this turn. Hitmonlee is dead to crit Stomping Tantrum target from Lycanroc. That should be okay. Alright, so this is a little bit scarier. Because this is random move now. Which means that if Lycanroc decides to press Rock Slide and flinches... Alright, I forgot my priority AI. I think this is still a safe swap. Drill Run is never targeting Caracosta. Fearow is always... Both slots are always targeting Hitmonlee here. We bring in Cloister, and we hope that we don't see a bunch of crits. Or flinch, random move Rock Slide into flinch. Got lucky that Hitmonlee survived there. That was entirely roll dependent. Targeting left side, okay. I think we're safe. That's exactly the moves that we planned for taking on Cloister. Okay, good. Now this is Ice Shard kills Fearow Aqua Jet kills Lycanroc. Don't know why Accelerock's there. Accelerock didn't see it kill. And I'm slower. Oh, I guess in doubles, it might have overlapping rolls. Does it? Yeah, it does. I guess high rolled Accelerock, low rolled Rockslide. That's fine though. Because there's no speed control on the field, and Cloyster is faster than Victory Bell by 2 points. An Icicle Spear just kills. I mean, if it didn't, it is most likely targeting Carapace here. Okay, that forgetting priority and fake out stuff was sloppy there. Alright, we're gonna run it back. I only got about an hour to stream today, but I want to get to Altered Path Encounter if possible. Alright, Guitarist Brian leads Choice Scarf, Boom Burst, Explode. Okay, so Muscle Band Staraptor is faster and one-shots with close combat. So we'll lead that. Let's get the item on now. So I don't see any reason to do anything but that. Staraptor lead kills. And then it won't have Intimidate on anything that comes in, and it is -1 both defenses. That means the first thing that is faster and sees a kill in the back is exactly Thunderbolt from Heliolisk, which we soak on Torterra. We don't have Person Berries, do we? We do. Okay, so then Torterra soaks a Signal Beam. And then kills with Stomping Tantrum, and then a Person Berry for good measure to make sure we do not get confused. And then Chatot comes in for fast out damage with Chatter, or it can click Sing. If we pre-poison... Yep, if we pre-poison Torterra, then Chatot cannot press Sing on the swap, which we are swapping to Togedemaru, holding a Person Berry, which takes the kill. And Person Berry is to avoid the confusion, and then it's just, yeah, it's faster and it kills. That leaves Snorlax in the back for exactly slow kill Earthquake. Let's see. Okay, so we want to. Oh yeah, no, wait. Crit Earthquake never kills. Even Crit Earthquake never kills Hitmonlee, which just comes in and kills in one shot with Low Kick. This should be really straightforward. You got Person Berries on both of you. Item does not matter on you. There's no priority shenanigans that I've missed this time. Oh, I almost forgot to pre-poison the... Pre-poison Torterra. Okay. We want to heal, but not antidote Torterra here. I don't have any potions, so I'll just use some berries because we'll have one with me. That should be sufficient. If it loses 1 HP from a tick, yeah, I'll just do it. Better safe than sorry. 1 HP matters sometimes. Alright. Alright. Muscle Band Close Combat. We are 2 points faster than this Explode, even with the Choice Scarf. And we kill. At -1 in both defenses, even still, we are only dead to Heliolisk Thunderbolt. Which obviously Torterra takes. Takes some Poison Chip. And this is going to be Signal Beam, which even if it confuses us, we have a Person Berry, and we are never dead to thanks to Shell Armor and Stomping Tantrum kills. This is always exactly... Even after poison damage, exactly Chatter from Chadot, because we are at both low enough HP that it sees kills with about half of its rolls, and out of Heat Wave and Boom Burst range, and we're poisoned so it can't click Sing on the Togedemaru swap. I had doubles up. That could have been Heat Wave. Oh. Okay. That's fine though, we're faster and Zingzap kills. Now I have to double check my Earthquake crit calc. Okay, Earthquake crit on singles damage still does not kill Hitmonchan. Not Chin, Hitmonlee. Okay. And now we don't even need to fake out, we just low kick. Okay. That's that trainer down. Next up is the Typhlosion, the Johto Starters trainer. If I remember correctly, this one is pretty sleeper. That I mean really easy. Guess we'll see though. Lead is Max Speed Charcoal Eruption Typhlosion. I don't have anything faster than this that does significant enough damage. Focused Blast, crit, kills Arcanine. Okay, so that's not a starter. It's also beating Focus Blast on Caracosta. It's beating Eruption on you. I mean, I can break the drop eruption damage with Fake Out Hitmonlee. Minimum roll is 22 damage, which drops you down to 97 HP. But then I have to swap in on an eruption, which is even powered down, still crazy strong. I'm speed tied with Staraptor. At 100% HP, Eruption almost kills Nidoqueen, so that's crit range. Focus Blast is a 50% of crit rolls kill on Gigalith. Okay, that's not horrendous. So there's overlapping ranges with Wild Charge and Eruption with Talonflame, and Talonflame is not dead to Wild Charge crit and is faster and can 2-hit KO with Acrobatics, which will always bring in either Crunch or Liquidation from yeah, unless it crits, it's not Crunch. Unless Typhlosion crits, selects Wild Charge and crits, then it's exactly Liquidation, which it sees and will go for over setup. We don't have to worry about defense drop because it is. Yeah, we don't have to worry about defense drop because it's sheer force. What takes. Let's see. Eldegoss takes a liquidation on swap in. And then that drops it to -1, which means then we are faster. So it can't set up because we show a fast 2-hit KO with Energy Ball. And it doesn't do enough damage to kill us, especially if we have Synthesis. Okay, so we want no item with Talonflame out front. We want Eldegoss with a Citrus for the Feraligatr. And then the issue becomes that the Meganium in the back can Swords Dance on the swap. But I think even that is fine, and we swap in Staraptor with... Yeah, because then even 2 body slams. So we swap in a Cherry Berry, Staraptor, and just kill with 2 dual wing baits. We also have Arcanine, which is faster and kills it, but we don't want to take an Earthquake. Actually, I guess it's never Earthquake, right? This thing's thick fat, so. And then I think I bring you. Not that I think I'm going to have to use any of them. We want Talonflame, no items, Citrus Berry, and Cherry Berry on Staraptor to avoid Body Slam paralysis. No pre-damage needed. Right. We are clicking acrobatics here and want to see not wild charge crit. It'd be great if it just pressed eruption. It's fine. Is that crunch range? No. Just kill. Alligator pressing liquidation on the swap to Eldegoss, which we are now faster, and we will show a fast 2-hit KO, and for Alligator, which means it cannot press Swords Dance. Can't defense drop because of sheer force. Then we just Energy Ball. And then we kill. This is Meganium, which can do a lot of things. Most likely is either Body Slam or Swords Dance. I think it's actually like a 60% chance to Swords Dance. Okay, that's actually the most ideal thing for it to do, and no paralysis. I think we are in the clear. This is just Body Slam again. Even crit para is like whatever. There we go. That is that. What's next? This is the Crabominable Double. This one is painful. Okay, let me grab the Run and Bun trainer battles Excel sheet. And we go to Norman Split, and make sure I just know which Pokemon are where. Okay, so it is Crobat and Noivern in second slot, Crabominable, Heracross, Poliwrath in first slot. So the obvious first thing is Togedemaru is dead to exactly close combat from Crabominable. Make sure I put on double spread damage, which we can fake out to deny turn 1. Issue becomes that this Crobat, unless it sees a fast kill on something, is pressing Tailwind turn 1, which we don't want to happen. So you want to bait kill into it, which can only be baiting kill into it. Its only attacking move is Dual Wing Beat. So I would love something that can. I mean, we could pre-damage Caracosta a lot. And then that makes it a random move from Crabominable, which is a lot harder to predict. Because the goal here is to put Arcanine on the right side. We also need something slower than Crabominable, so it goes for the kill. Which I think the only option there becomes... Yeah, the only option there becomes the Hitmonlee. Okay. If I lead Caracosta at, what is it, 14 HP, then Crobat sees that it kills with Dual Wing Beat, which I can then, and Crabominable sees random move, fast kill, because it's faster than Crabominable, which if I lead that next to Arcanine, I don't think that, yeah, Ampharos doesn't have hit the range. So you put that next to Arcanine, which Rock Slides turn 1. Let's see, with Hardstone, yeah, it still doesn't kill, but it brings it in easily extreme speed range for turn 2. So I guess let's do Caracosta at 14 HP. Hardstone. Arcanine at Hardstone. Because then turn 1 is damage onto both on the field. Yep, damage on both on the field. And doesn't quite kill Crobat. But then you can next turn outspeed and kill with, except we're at that point we are still baiting here. Let me do turn 1. Bait Dual Wing Beat plus Protect on bait Dual Wing Beat plus Protect. No, wait, Dual Wing Beat plus Random Move into protect, damage with Rock Slide. Turn 2, we're still baiting dual Wing Beat on Caracosta. We should take advantage of that. Because I think that Rock Slide chip plus... Oh yeah, Rock Slide chip is enough to put Crabominable in Flamethrower range. Which means we don't have to contend with the random move. So if we then use turn 2 to kill Crabominable and swap in something that takes dual Wing Beat, like Togedemaru, it will hit twice, and then Iron Barb's chip will kill Crobat at the same time. And then we want to have the Togedemaru be diagonal from Crabominable so that it sends in exactly Brick Break. Yep, so that it sends in exactly Brick Break Heracross. If we're in doubles, Hardstone. Because then, yep. So if we do it that way, then when the Noivern comes in, Noivern won't see a kill on Togedemaru because it won't have taken enough damage. Which means, but Heracross always sees a kill on Togedemaru because Heracross isn't burned yet. But it sees, no, Heracross always sees a kill on Togedemaru because of Brick Break being super effective. Which means that we can fake out the Heracross and get damage with Arcanine while the Noivern presses Tailwind because it doesn't see a kill on either side of the field. And that puts us in a position where Heracross is now burned and sees kill with Brick Break on both sides of the field. Tailwind is up. Yeah, because then it would see kill because it has Guts boost up. Okay, what would next turn look like? Next turn would look like Heracross pressing Brick Break on one of the two slots. Is there any world where Fake Out plus Fire Fang? What if we do, like, Muscle Band? Fake Out plus Fire Fang will kill Heracross. And we just leave... Okay, let's go through our turn 2. Turn 2 is Arcanine kills Crab with Flamethrower. Caracosta swaps into... Yeah, Caracosta swaps into the... into Togedemaru. Yeah, Caracosta swaps into Togedemaru. Crobat kills itself. Because, like, let's see. Absolute minimum roll of Muscle Band, Rock Slide is 74%, which is unless we do min roll, I think. Okay, see, minus 92 HP would leave it with 24 plus 8, 32 HP. And then 12.5, 0.125 times 124 HP is 15. Yeah, so we just can't min roll. Do we need Muscle Band to be able to kill the Heracross? Because let's see. Minimum here is 86.6 if we're on Hardstone, which Hardstone is what guarantees the Iron Barb chip kills Crobat. So that's 104, which means we need to do 16 HP with Fake Out, which it does. Okay, so we can run Hardstone. So yes, then we Fake Out and kill there. That brings in what is the damage on if we do? I don't think there's any world where Extreme Speed plus Rock Slide kills Heracross, though. Because min damage there is 16 plus... This is Hardstone. 16 plus 54 plus 43 is 113. I don't think we're getting 7 more damage out of Togedemaru if we put a Silk Scarf on, right? Fake Out goes up to 19 from 16. Yeah, so we're 4 HP short of being able to kill the Heracross with Rock Slide plus Extreme Speed. So, because the benefit to that would be to get damage onto Noivern at the same time, but I don't think that works. Is there any world where instead of faking out with Togedemaru, we double swap? What benefit does that give us? Because if you're not burned, you're healthy. Max damage Brick Break. Crit kills Hitmonlee, so we can't do that because the thought there was to Fake Out on Hitmonlee on the next turn in Tailwind, but that's not going to work. I mean, Masquerade Quad Resisting is a Masquerade Quad Resists and gets a Intimidate off, so it goes to -1. While Noivern uses that. Rock Slide Hardstone does what to? It can technically kill the Noivern. Likelihood of that is very low, but it can do it. 100% HP. It is approximately a 18.8% chance, which is 3 rolls. Because the benefit to swapping in Togedemaru on the Crobat is that it kills itself. And we can't flinch it because it's inner focus. So if we do that, that brings out a fully healthy Heracross and Noivern at the same time. Which has its own whole set of issues, as I'm finding out. But Noivern is guaranteed on that turn to click Tailwind because it doesn't see a kill on anything. I don't like swapping in Hitmonlee on a Brick Break is my issue. But it's just a crit. Only a crit kills. In Tailwind, it's everything is faster. If I do I can't do the Rock Slide plus I think we just wait. We try to get Poliwrath out because if we do the Rock Slide plus Fake Out angle and we miss the KO on Noivern, at that point Heracross has Guts Boost active, and Brick Break kills both sides of the field, which means we have to double swap. Versus if we kill the Heracross, if we kill the Heracross, then brings in Poliwrath the next turn, which will probably see kill on Togedemaru. But definitely see a kill on Arcanine. With exactly Liquidation. And then Noivern is probably pressing Flamethrower into Togedemaru. If Arcanine swaps in for... So we take the Crobat kill. Arcanine swaps to... Arcanine swaps to Eldegoss. That drops them to -1, but still in Tailwind. And Togedemaru swaps to Talonflame. Talonflame is faster than the Poliwrath at that point, but notably does not kill Poliwrath yet. Needs Chip. So what can swap in on a Flamethrower from Noivern? Staraptor is faster. It doesn't swap in very nicely on a Flamethrower because Flamethrower can then burn. And either way, it doesn't quite kill fucking Poliwrath. If we swap in Eldegoss to slow them, then Eldegoss baits kills with Ice Punch and Air Slash, which Togedemaru can take. Togedemaru Fake Out with Silk Scarf Min Roll doesn't put us in range for Acrobatics to kill Poliwrath, unfortunately. Actually, it might with Iron Barb's chip. Now that I think about it, let's get to that. Let me plan out the rest of the route that I had till that point. So turn 3 is Togi, Fake Out, Heracross, Arcanine, Fire Fang, Heracross. And then that gives yeah, Arcanine, Fire Fang's Heracross, which kills it. And Noivern, Tailwinds. Turn 4. Noivern wants to Noivern wants to Flamethrower Togedemaru. And Poliwrath wants to most likely, almost all scenarios, wants to Liquidation on Arcanine. Very rarely, sometimes will be Drain Punch Togeslot. So what we do here is we go swap Eldegoss on Arcanine and Talonflame on Togi. What will happen there? If Eldegoss takes a hit now, that's fine. If it doesn't, it's a little bit less than ideal, but should also still be fine. Because at this point, we are baiting turn 5. Eldegoss baiting Ice Punch. Actually, probably not, now that I think about it, because it's going to see Eldegoss is not baiting Ice Punch. Because Poliwrath sees it as faster than Talonflame and kills with Liquidation. And I don't think that Eldegoss takes enough damage to be in kill range for Ice Punch. Also, this thing has Belly Drum, which means that if at any point it doesn't see a kill, it can Belly Drum, which is scary. Okay, so pause on the Togepi Talonflame slot. Almost always Liquidationing Arcanine. Because what is max damage that Crobat can do? Because Crobat's the only chip onto Togedemaru. Max damage it can do is double 14 roll. Double 7 roll, which is 14 total, which is 94 HP. What is the max damage that Poliwrath can do with Drain Punch? Exactly 104. It is extraordinarily rare for that to happen. It is almost always Liquidationing Arcanine. I don't think it's worth considering the alternative. So, it's always Liquidationing Arcanine. And Noivern is most likely flamethrowing the Togedemaru slot. Flamethrower on Caracosta on a crit. Could kill Caracosta. Also, Burn could kill Caracosta. No, but I could Rost it. So if I do it that way, Caracosta comes in on a Flamethrower from Noivern. Which means now it is prime time for kill. Yeah. And it can protect. So if I bring Caracosta back in, which sounds crazy, it is going... Noivern and Poliwrath will be seeing a kill on it. Which means that whatever I bring in the Arcanine slot, as long as it doesn't die to any of the moves after taking a Liquidation from Poliwrath, will be safe to do damage. Which Staraptor can do. Okay, so turn 5, swap Caracosta in on Flamethrower, swap Staraptor in on Liquidation. Turn 6, protect Caracosta. Dual Wing Beat. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be the last turn of Tailwind at this point. Dual Wing Beat the Dual Wing Beat Poliwrath. Turn 7, Tailwind should be out, and we can kill Caracosta and swap, not kill Caracosta, kill Poliwrath and swap Caracosta out for what can take a Dragon Pulse, Air Slash, and Flamethrower. What can take all three of those? Musharna, I guess? Because the Noivern can't kill either of the things on the field. So swap Musharna. And then turn 8, double for the kill. That should work, in theory. Certainly scary, but we want... Okay, we want to deposit our rocks first. I'm also bringing Cloister because it's crazy as a physical wall. So what we do here... I forgot to put on music earlier, but I'm about to do another fight, so... We want Caracosta to be the bait on the Brawler side, which means we want it in slot 1. Yeah, we want it in slot 1. And we want Arcanine in slot 2. And Togedemaru. And Staraptor. And Cloister. And Talonflame in the back. Talonflame, no item. Cloister. Put a Citrus on just in case. Staraptor wants Muscle Band. Togedemaru wants... I don't think it matters on Togi. You want Hardstone. Caracosta wants Rostberry. And we want to bring Caracosta down to 14 HP. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cure the poison. And hope that I cooked. Alright, we're saving right before this fight in case we get right guy bugged. You want Caracosta to be diagonal from Crabominable. I think that's correct. Yes. Okay. Turn 1. Both Pokemon on the other side of the field want to kill Caracosta because it is slower than them. We are going to protect to eat both sides of damage, and we are going to Rock Slide for Chip on both Pokemon. That's awkward. Okay. We hit the steer. Okay, so in this situation, this actually might be ideal to some degree. So, what's happening here is both Pokemon on the other side of the field. Noivern sees a kill with Dragon Pulse and Air Slash into Caracosta. And Crabominable sees kills with all of its moves. I think we can get back to our line here. Because Noivern wants to click Air Slash or Flamethrower. No, Air Slash or Dragon Pulse into Caracosta, which Togedemaru can take. And then I think we just have to kill the Crabominable, because I don't think, because it sees a kill with Ice Punch, Crab Hammer, and Close Combat. I don't think we brought anything that takes all three of those. Because the ideal case here would be able to get Chip onto the Noivern. Does Cloyster take all three of those? No, it does not, because Close Combat does have a kill range on it. So I think in this situation, we swap to Togedemaru. We take the Noivern attack, and we Flamethrower to kill the Crabominable. And then that should get us back to our line. Alright, so we are back on our line here. So we decided the best case is to fake out the Heracross and Fire Fang the Heracross to kill it this turn. Noivern is going to get up Tailwinds, but that's okay. We're at 97 HP, which I think means we are safe. We're safe. So, yeah, so having the deviation there. If... Fuck. Okay, so... Most of the time, this is liquidation into Arcanine. But... if... the... Poliwrath sees one of its top 6 rolls on Drain Punch, it's a 50-50 on who it decides to kill. So this is Flamethrower from Noivern, plus Liquidation from plus Poliwrath. So having the crit on Crobat means having the crit from Crobat means that Togedemaru is at low enough HP that a high roll from Drain Punch sees a kill on it from this Poliwrath. Noivern is Flamethrowering this slot, and then it's either Liquidation or Drain Punch. The idea here was to swap Caracosta in on the Flamethrower, while the Poliwrath tries to kill Hamilton. And we would go to Staraptor on the Liquidation, and Caracosta on the Flamethrower, which has Raspberry, so it doesn't get burned. I think we're just about risking... And before we were risking a crit on Caracosta from Flamethrower. In this situation, I think we're risking about the same, because we're risking a 50-50 plus a 5 in 16. So a little bit more than a crit risk here. Is there any way out of this? There might be. If we swap Cloister on the Flamethrower and it Drain Punches, then a crit from either of those things could kill Cloister. But with Citrus, it means if we don't get crit there, so risking 1 crit, would mean that Talonflame could be safe to come in, because it would be always Dragon Pulse Drain Punch. Oh, except this would be at -1. It's only exactly the Poliwrath taking, no, the Noivern. No, the Poliwrath getting a crit is the only case where Cloister goes down to combination attacks here, and that's assuming that the Drain Punch comes into that slot. If that's not the case, then Cloister is going to be beating a Dragon Pulse. And Poliwrath would want to be clicking Drain Punch, which could swap in Talonflame on just fine. If we did that, I think that's what we have to do, because having a 1 in 8 or something like that to risk Caracosta feels really high. So it would be Togedemaru goes to Cloister, and Hamilton goes to Staraptor, and then we'll figure it out from here. Just show me liquidation on Staraptor, please. Okay, that's expected. I made the right call. No crit. Okay. I'm glad I made that call, because that would be a dead Caracosta. 47 HP on Cloister. This guy's at -1. He wants to, at -1, Ice Punch Staraptor. Or Belly Drum. If he Belly Drums, though, I think that we kill with Dual Wing Beat, because it sees it's faster, and that I don't kill it. So it's at -1. So this is either Belly Drum. Okay, so that is either Belly Drum or Ice Punch into Staraptor. This is this Noivern. What does it do? 47 is either exactly Dragon Pulse or Air Slash, which means Togedemaru is safe. And we want this Poliwrath to click Belly Drum here, because it puts it in kill range to Dual Wing Beat. Show me the money. No freeze. No freeze. Hallelujah. Okay. Is this the end of Tailwind? We're on a different path. No. So what we do here... Noivern Flamethrower on Togedemaru is potentially a kill. Poliwrath Drain Punch on Togedemaru is also a kill. Which means in this situation, we are taking exactly Flamethrower plus Dream Punch, which is a completely safe switch into Talonflame. And we kill the Poliwrath. Yep. Yep. Alright, now we are 1v2 on this Noivern, which makes things a lot easier to play around. This Noivern does not see a kill on either side of the field, I'm pretty sure. So it actually is probably clicking Tailwind here. Just to be safe, we are not in crit range on Talonflame, so I'm going to Acrobatics, and we are going to swap into something that can take a Dragon Pulse, which is here. That's what I thought. Okay. I don't see any reason to not just do this and this. Maybe extreme speed crit. Enough the fight early. No. That's fine. Even crit doesn't kill. Hallelujah. One hell of a steer. I'm saving because I don't remember if there's any trainers up here, but I think this is no trainers. And just get some items. Altered Path, I think, is 1 or 2 fights away, and that was my goal for today. Alright, that and the Hypnosis Double are the demons of that route, so glad we got that one out of the way. This one is the Dedenne Electric Terrain team is up next. Would have loved to have Salazzle here, but what can you do? Okay, so this thing, best it can do is Super Feign or set up Electric Terrain. It does not have Tailwind up. Thank God. It's Focus Sash anyways, so we're not one-shotting it anyways. Even like Fake Out Double Iron Head. Fake Out Iron Head doesn't do anything. But if we go Arcanine, we can guarantee... Yeah, we can guarantee that it only gets 1 move off, which will be either T-Bolt or Super Fang or an Electric Terrain. So let's lead Arcanine. And we go Cherry Berry to avoid paralysis stuff. Let's see, if we are at 50%, I guess, okay, so we would be at 100% if it gets Terrain up. If it gets Terrain up, that would mean the Togedemaru is fast but dies and does not kill me, so it's only +1. The what do you call it? This guy. So you're also just fast and under damage. So Togedemaru comes in next. If The Dedenne uses Super Fang. That means terrain's not up, which means that Togedemaru is clicking either Magnet Rise or Iron Head or Zing Zap. And we can just Fire Fang to kill. I don't know if we want to do that, though, because the Mimikyu in the... It means we would have to swap out on the Mimikyu in the back. I'd prefer to have something out that can take care of the Mimikyu, like Cloyster. So I want to kill the... Is there any world I can set it up so that I can kill the Togedemaru with Cloyster and still be a good HP? Or kill Togedemaru with something that baits a kill, like Play Rough from that. Okay, so if I swap in... When do I have this fashion, this Togi? I mean, I can 1v1 on... I can 1v1 this thing on Torterra if I need to. Because this thing... I can't reliably click ground moves against it because it's faster than any of my ground move users and can Magnet Rise on me. But I don't think I can safely get in Hitmonlee. Okay. The best bet might just be clicking Flamethrower with Arcanine. Because if I do that, I take some damage. This can still click Swords Dance. But how much of a threat is that? If I just swap in Cloyster or Staraptor with Intimidate might be better, because then I can dual Wing Beat, hit one, breaks the sash. So I think I bring both. So I bring Staraptor, Cloyster, Togedemaru, Torterra, and Nidoqueen to this. Lead Cherry Berry Hamilton, yep. Give Citrus on these three. Don't think I need it on you. And you can go Soft Sand for the damage. I think that's what we do. Okay. I think in the most ideal world, this thing clicks electric terrain here. Okay. Because that doesn't help the guy in the back. That doesn't help the Mimikyu, which is the demon I'm worried about. Now we're at full health. Even Steel Roller max damage crit doesn't kill Hamilton here, and we just kill with Flamethrower. Yep. Steel Roller is highest damage, so unless it's clicking Magnet Rise, even crit doesn't kill us here. And I think that actually puts us in Drain Punch range. Most rolls of Drain Punch kill us now, which means that that is what the Mimikyu is going for on the swap to Staraptor. So it's not setting up, basically. It didn't see the kill. Okay. This thing is at +2. No, it's at +1 because of Intimidate. Unless it crits. We just gotta get up to Dual Wing Beat. Break Disguise. No crit. Okay. I think after Citrus Recovery, this is guaranteed play rough again. It is. I think we just go Cloyster. Because, yeah, I think we just do Cloyster, because then we can Icicle Spear plus Ice Shard, and I'm pretty sure that's a kill. If he gets the attack drop, we'll have to steer a little bit, but... yeah, Icicle Spear. Ice Shard is probably not killing from there. This is Drain Punch. Nidoqueen is safe. Okay, and now I'm pretty sure that a Earth Power is what we want to use. It's the same damage as Sludge Bomb. Do it again. Okay. That's that done. I'm saving again because I'm going to go see if I have access to that encounter now. Or if I have to do one more fight. I have access to the encounter. I also have access to a TM up here that I forgot. Okay. It is time for the Altered Path encounter, and I am going to static and pray for a Magnet Pull, Magnemite / Magnezone. Bring the rest of the catching Pokemon too. Alright. Defensive Pokemon that can sit in front of things. Bring our static. And we want to bring Parasect. Second Spore. Remove items so I don't waste any. All right. All right, we have Ampharos out front with static. Altered path. Altering cave, that's what I meant. Alright, show me Magnemite or Magneton. Make sure I have Pokeballs. Alright. Magnet Pole. No dice. This is a Conkeldurr, though. Okay. I'm just going to Quick Ball and hope that that works. Alright, no dice. Okay. I guess we can see if this thing is guts based on damage. Now it paralyzed us. It might be. I still have Rapid Spin on this guy. That shouldn't kill. Yeah, okay, we're good. I think this thing might be guts. Based on the damage. Missing Magnezone is pain, but what can you do? Cool. I want that, thank you. What is it, 3 trainers left in this route? But I cannot do them today. My goal was the Altering Cave encounter. I want to see a good girder. Show me the money. Guts. Minus attack. Let's go. Still guts, though. I don't think there's any reason to delay Conkeldurr. I'm going to double check. Is there anything in this level cap? You get Scary Face at 41 versus 44. Whatever. I'll delay to 41. Delaying 1 level. Which I don't even, yeah, I mean, it might be useful. You never know. Okay, I'm going to save. I'm going to export my team to sheet. Now we've got that guy. Okay. Yeah, it's the... Oh, the Trick Room double, the Hypnosis Double, oh no, the Trick Room Trainer, Aroma Lady Daisy, then the Hypnosis Double, and then the Fisherman. And then we're done with the route. Okay, I'm gonna call it there.